Good afternoon, YouTube gang. It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my fave 5 plays for today's 4-game mini slate for Sunday. Yo, hope everybody's having an amazing one. Hope everybody's cashing for NFL Week 12 so far. So far, the line's looking good on my side of things. But nonetheless, if you want access to my player pool, either NBA or NFL, all you have to do is click on the link in my description to sign up for these tools. Let's get into it for my point guard play for today. Now, going for the point guard spot here, going for some savings. I want to look at Ish Smith, y'all. 4,400, all right, but he's 46 on DraftKings. Still a good play here, as you can see. In the past 2 games, 34, 20, 21, getting around 5.1 value play with a 22.3 projection play, getting the uses as well. And there's a 234 implied total, so it's going to be a fast-paced game from Washington side of things. But nonetheless, still love this play here, knowing the upside with Ish Smith at this price tag. All right, so definitely want to take a look at that spot in this play. All right, now looking into my shooting guard. Going to shooting guard, we're going to look into Bradley Beal, y'all. He's paying for that price tag, but he's still a good play. You know, it's 10,200, and this has seemed like more of a ceiling play. As you can see in the past few games, he had a 53 last game, 53, 67, a 61 in the past 5 games. Definitely been tearing it up, man. So this price tag in this play should be a great one, y'all. So love this spot here. He had 60 fantasy points game last game against Sacramento. So he has a good spot here, and he's one of the most expensive guys on this game, opposed to like a Jokic. But nonetheless, love this play. It's 1.3 fantasy points per minute on the court, getting around 32% usage as well. So Bradley Beal, sign me up with this play. Now, if you can't get this price tag for him, you go down to Spencer Dinwiddie, and all right, because knowing that Kyrie's out, he's still giving you value regardless. 7,900 is still too cheap. I mean, even on DraftKings, 7,700 on DraftKings, still too cheap. Knowing the upside here, knowing what he's been doing in the past few games, 37, 41, 49, 36 in the past 4 games, and with this price tag, he got a great ceiling play. So Spencer Dinwiddie's still a great spot. If you can't fit Bradley Beal, I love Spencer in this spot. All right, now let's go to our small forwards. Going to small forwards, all right, I like Paul George, all right, 9,100. So like I stated, if you can't fit like a Bradley Beal, you can still go down to like a Paul George, still help with your lines here. 9,100, but he's too cheap at 8,500 on DraftKings. Knowing the upside with this play, 42, 41 in the last 2 games. He even had that 52, 45 and past 5 games, and he has great history against New Orleans, as you can see. But knowing there's going to be a slashes in his usage if Kawhi Leonard is playing, so we gotta monitor that. But nonetheless, I like Paul George in this play for today at this play. All right, now we go down to another spot here. You go to Harrison Barnes. He has great history against Washington, as you can see. 26, 43, 37, 46, 33. He's only 5,500, and he's 57 on DraftKings, so he's in a good spot here. He got the minutes, 34 minutes average of the game, around 22% usage last game, but he's averaging 18%. So I like this play for Harrison Barnes for another cheaper play to definitely help with your lines here. All right, now let's go to our power forwards. Going to the power forward spot, I like Rashawn Holmes. He's definitely been paying up for his price tag here, but like I stated before, I like to target this game with Sacramento and Washington. All right, he is 6,200 on DraftKings, but he is 6,300 on FanDuel. Nonetheless, still a good spot here in the past 2 games, 30, 45 in the past 2 games. So hopefully he can pay up this price tag. But another guy I can look into is I can't pronounce his name. I just call him B Jelly. But Balicia, that's how you pronounce his name. He's in a good spot at this price tag. He's a 5.3 value play, projected to get around 30.4 projection in this play here, and he's a good price tag on FanDuel at 57, but he is 6K on DraftKings, so more of a ceiling play. But at 5,700 on FanDuel, sign me up. He has great history against Washington, as you can see, 37, 50, 40, 33 in the last 4 games against Washington. So love this play here. All right, if he gets the minutes, he's averaging 30.5 minutes in the last 3 games. So Alicia, love the spot for him in this play. All right, let's go to our last spot at center. All right, you could look into Jokic here. It's 10K on FanDuel, but we're looking at 9,200 on DraftKings. I still love this price tag on both platforms, as he is balling out against Phoenix. He had 62 last time against them, a 42, 54, even an 81. But that's that young, lost weight Jokic. But hopefully he can still get this going here. You know, we got status with Baines. He could be out in this play here, so we're not sure if he's going to be playing. So that's definitely going to help out with Jokic, with really nobody to guard him here. All right, but if you can't pay it up for Jokic, I like Harrell. All right, Harrell's in a good play, 7K, and he's 6,300 on DraftKings. Too cheap to ignore here, as New Orleans is garbage against centers. So he's the 25th against posting centers. And Harrell's in a smashing play here. He has good upside in the last 2 games. He's averaging 43 fantasy points in the last 2 against New Orleans, and he had that 54 fantasy point game recently in the last 5 games. So he's a great play here if you can't fit Jokic, or if you want to fade Jokic for Bradley Beal and Paul George and adding a Harrell. You could do that in the small slate, but definitely want to check out my player pool to definitely help out with some just to differentiate your lines to cash, man. So those are my plays for today. If you like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, comment below using draft dashboard tools and my link in the description. So if you want access, like I stated, to my player pool, click the link in the description, sign up, get access to the NBA cheat sheet, give you the best plays up the slate down to the low tier players. You even go to the sleepers and your studs. Click on your watch players, you have access to my plays and even to your custom player pool. So click on watch Mel's DFS picks button up top for either DraftKings or FanDuel. All right, so I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag for Sunday. Y'all cash on the NFL week 12, and y'all cash today as well, man. It's Melo DFS, and y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.